Navi's always that kind of team that, they may not necessarily try their hardest against like teams that they think they should beat up on, but anytime they're playing like a top 3 team or something, they always come out and try to prove a point. So I think they'll be playing at full force today, so it should make this game really interesting.
All right, so it looks like the match is going to be going live. We're going to have the pistol round starting, and it's going to be all bets in. Here we're doing ESEA Season 17 European side. Dignitas taking on Navi on train. The next map is going to be cash between the same 2 teams. But for now, we'll continue it here as Navi is going to be the home team. They'll be starting CT, and Dignitas will be on the terraces. They're going to be looking for a very, very early rush out here. They're pushing on through. Zipnix finds some early shots on the C's and ends up actually taking him out behind the train. He'll also get the bomb plant too, so a really good start for Dignitas to open up this round. Dupree finds a second kill in Edward. And now he's going to flank around. Guardian just unsuspecting, going to fall. Dupree's going to go huge. Device going to help him out. And then Zeus finds Dupree. But in a 4 versus 1, I don't think Zeus is going to be able to do this. And there you go. So a really aggressive and good start for Dignitas.
Yeah, I'm actually having to cast off stream because of the whole you can only get 1 person in the GoTV. But so I am about 20 seconds behind. But yeah, it looks like just an aggressive Glock push from them, and they did a good job in not staying back in the bomb site. They, once they took the site, they got in their face and made those Glocks even more effective. So it was a good round from Dig.
All right, so we'll see what Navi can do here. They're going for the scout on Guardian. He also has a defuse kit too, so we could see that come into effect. Edward is in the A site right now, currently holding it off, and we're going to see a push out of the ladder room, but it doesn't work out while Starix is going to pick up 1, but Device and AZ pick up a quick 2 in succession, and we see Starix actually get up into T-Heaven and find himself 1 kill, and AZ on top of the train will clean him up. There was a nade that would have picked him up, but either way, it looks like 1 versus 3. Guardian with the scout will end up falling here to AZ's AK. And again, just aggressive start. They know that they're going to be put in a bit of a disadvantage once Navi can pick up those guns. And Navi buying out, though, kind of hurts them a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely going to hurt them. And I honestly just think I'm going to bow out of this stream because trying to cast 20 seconds behind is really kind of going to throw you off. And I'll potentially get in some matches later whenever it's up to date.
All right. So that was Elevates Warden. Thanks for stopping by, I guess, for this for the first part of it.
Yeah, sorry, I tried, but I really thought it was going to be on GoTV, but they'll have to fix that for later.
All right, so I guess we'll say goodbye to you for now, and it looks like Zeus holding off in the A side does end up picking up 1, and this is working out pretty well. They stacked an A, but Zipnix and the guns coming in from Dignitas just put it to be just a little too hard for Navi to deal with. Zeus finds himself a triple, but it is not enough to stop that, but it gets him some good money, and Navi should be able to buy up this round. And also, we forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, we're going to be doing a nice little M4A4 Asimov giveaway. It's field tested. It's got 3 stickers on it, Hellraiser stickers, so if you're a Hellraiser fan, why the hell not? And it's going to be going out to subs after these 2 matches are done, and I don't know if we're going to have Mega Man coming back in. I'm not too sure what's going on, but maybe, just maybe, he'll come back. Either way, for now, this is going to be the buyout from Navi, and yeah, they'll have the M4s, no op for Guardian since he did buy up that scout, so it puts him behind just a little bit. And the hold, though, should be relatively more effective unless Dupree can find an entry here as soon as he goes into A. Looking for the man towards that CT Hell does take down Edward. And, all right, that's a good opening frag to go towards his A site. There is a man looking to go towards ladder room there in the Dignitas side. And out Ivy is going to be Starix holding it down. So we'll see what Navi can do. They do put 2 towards actually Ivy here. C's ends up taking out Dignitas, not Dignitas, he takes down Device and Zipnix in a very, very aggressive push over towards that B side. Dupree, though, finding his push out, will find Zeus, but Starks cleans him up, no problem. So it's going to be 3 versus 2 here, and this looks like it could be the win for Navi after a 3-round loss spree. C's still pushing up in the locker room, finds himself a triple, taking down AZ. Last man standing is going to be Fetish here in Ivy Halls. And he'll be pushing out through. Guardian, I believe, had a read on this position and takes him down. So there you go. It will be the triple for C's there. That really, really aggressive push worked out. And he even salvages up an off, too. So gonna be able to throw that to Guardian. And now we'll see the true firing power from Navi. As, trying to still figure out if Mr. Wonderman of Mega Man is coming back here. Actually, I think GoTV might be down, so we're going to be the only one to be able to spectate it, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I guess I'll be flying solo for a little bit until that gets situated and fixed. Fetish, though, is picking up the op. He's got a naked op right now, so this is going to be very interesting for the duel on Ivy. And, yeah, this has to work out for him. They're going to be forced even harder onto an eco here. If Fetish loses this, it is not going to be good. Seized once again is pushing through the smoke. Fetish gets a boost on top of that fence. And he did hear the op, so they know that Guardian has it. And they know that he is trying to watch out here. Fetish, he's got the position. He'll get smoked off again. Dupree just trying to make some noise towards this A-Hall. But not really finding too much. So we're going to see Navi play it very passive. If anything, they try to at least save the op for Fetish and then have him armor up next round and try to contest on Ivy again. But for now, Navi, they're keeping it patient. They're not going to jump the gun, not going to push too aggressive. Seas was the only one who was doing that. And he's actually going to end up finding a few members up here towards that T spawn towards B and does take down one, while AZ in the meanwhile pushing up Ivy, trying to find the offer. Will end up going down to Starix. And Fetish killing Dupree. Oh no, that hurts his money just a little bit more. Even after they changed, you lose about 300, so he'll lose a little bit. But either way, they clean it up. And with the help of Dignitas, you know, they make it a little bit faster around. Shooting through that smoke blindly. Poor Fetish killing his own teammate. And looks like they're just going to keep forcing out here. So they pick up double AK. They'll have the Deagle armor and P250 for Fetish. Gotta say, though, Navi recovering pretty well. They're going to keep the momentum of the CT side rolling. And Dupree's going for a really, really aggressive push out towards this A site and does get taken down by Edward. And now Device is going to follow suit, so a double for Edward to start it off. Pushing down Ivy is Fetish. Gonna fall down to Styrex, hanging around towards the edge of that smoke. Zifnik still finds one. And this should be the round going over unless this does not work out well for Navi. And whoa, that's a rare miss from Guardian, pushing out and ends up dying. 12 health left on AZ. And he's got armor and AK. He's going to try to make it happen. The bomb has not been planted, though. Did end up falling in the site. And AZ is relatively blind, so we're going to see them look to push together here. Starix is in the back of the tunnel, and he ends up finding that headshot. Can AZ make this happen? It'd be a triple kill for himself. He's going to be looking to go into the site here. If he starts to go for the plant, no. All right, sees, peeks out finally, and does take him down. So 3-3. And the money, still relatively good on the side of Navi. Everybody losing their guns besides Starix there. Hurts them a little bit, but they're able to buy out no problem. There was no plant from Dignitas, so their money is still all sorts of skewed up. But they're just going to go for the pistol. They'll probably go for a quick rush into some site. They're sending the bomb towards B right now. They could just go at a ladder room. Yeah, they're just going to do that. As they push on through, we'll see if it works out. They do get some flashes into the site, so they're trying to do what they can. Zeus finds AZ, though, towards that T-health, and will end up finding Fetish and Connector. But they do get the bomb plant, so mission completed from the side of Dignitas. They get the extra money that they need, and Edward will find Dupree. But they clean up a kill, too, so helps them out just a little bit. They're spraying through the smoke right now, looking for Zifnix, and then they do finally clean him up. So taking down Starix, they get the defuse, and gotta say that was well worth it for Dignitas. They have the money to buy this round now, in the upcoming round, excuse me, and they killed off Starix, so hurt his money just a little bit. And as you can see, there's going to be the op for Fetish too, so I assume he's going to be going Ivy again, trying to contest out Guardian. He has the good spawn too, so he can just get there a little bit faster. Or maybe he could actually go for a quick peek out. Yeah, he's going to go for the quick peek out A-Hall. So we'll see if he can catch anybody through the back A. There you go. Finds Guardian, takes him down. That is the man he needed to pick off. And just an explosive start for Dignitas there. Definitely going to hurt the hold from Navi with that opera down. It's going to be Starks picking up the opto. Edward pushing aggressively here. Is going to get read out by Dupree. And this looks like it could be a 4-4. Zeus, though, going to go avenge his teammate in Edward. And Starks actually puts the op to work and takes down Fetish. So that op is gone for them. So, gotta say, backup opper in Starks. There to cover up for Guardian, ends up dying. Device pushing a little bit later down, will find C's and take him out. So this B push looks like it will come out. They should be able to get the bomb plan here, but pushing through that side will be Starix. He's going to end up seeing Device, takes him down with a headshot. Guardian move over. Zeus is going to be able to get a flank here too onto Zifnix in the A site. The bomb is planted. They could go for the defuse. Gotta say, it's going to be up for the 7-man. No, he's not going to do it. AZ just a little too far away, pushing through Ivy a little bit later on in that round. And not able to take the win despite the early aggressive start from Dignitas and the good pick off by Fetish. And Guardian will get the op thrown over to him again. They'll just buy him up, no problem. I gotta say though, that was a really good recovery from Navi. And Starix definitely stepped up with that op. He got 2 sick headshots. Alright, we're gonna see what Dignitas want to do here. Fetish opens up the round again, taking down Zeus this time though. And pushing through towards A will be AZ, but he gets taken out by C's, but Dupree is there to back him up. This bomb plant gonna come out towards the B side again. Fetish is coming in a little bit later. Oh, he almost could have ran into Edward, but that flashbang perfect is gonna be enough to take down Guardian. And now Device looking towards that connector. Throws up the nade, does a little bit of damage. And Fetish, he's looking to see if anybody comes up, but it's too late. The man is already over there. Edward gets a great flank, gonna find himself with a double kill. Looking for the triple, can't seem to get it as Device catches him reloading. Starix, the last man standing, 2 versus 1. Fetish with an op, looking towards ramp. Starix, will he be able to make it happen? No, he's not. So he'll go safe, unless he gets hunted down here by the op from Fetish. No, he'll make it to Ivy. He's gonna be fine. The bomb blows. It'll be 5-4. And coming out to the CT half will be Team Dignitas. So if they end up finding about 6 to 7 rounds, they will feel extremely comfortable. And let's see, they're able to still buy up here. If they do end up losing this round, though, the side of Navi will be hurt a little bit economically. I think they'll be able to buy up, so just barely. Maybe see a FAMAS or 2. But as we start this round off, I keep forgetting that I leave the auto director on for some reason. It'll be a quick out push towards this A site. Zeus will clean up Dupree. AZ ends up falling after taking down Guardian. Device is in the smoke right now. They have it. They heard him jumping. There you go. Edward takes him down. The bomb gets planted, though, towards that electrical box. Zifnix really quick on that pick, taking down Starix. Zifnix with a double. He needs to make it a quad kill to work. No. C's is there to clean him up. Coming out that connector from B. He's going to defuse it out. I mean A, excuse me, from the CT Hall of A. But there you go. That's going to be the defuse coming through. And Edward salvages up the op as well to throw over to Guardian. 6-4. Decent start from Navi so far, but Dignitas showing that they have the fight on the T side. They're just going to completely buy out here. If Dignitas end up losing this next round, they will be forced onto the eco and could look at a potential 9-4. Or actually a potential 8-4. But either way, Fetish is actually looking really on point with that off, so he's got to be watched out for, because that quick push towards the look at the back of the A train hall, taking down Guardian a couple rounds ago, was phenomenal for them. The bomb is already hanging towards Ivy. C's has been doing these pushes up towards the back of upper B, and has been putting them to complete effectiveness. Meanwhile, Starix towards Ivy, looking to see if anybody's going to be pushing out, and seized. Oh, this may be the first time he dies? No, he just barely gets out. 12 health left on that man. The balls of steel for him to retreat out. Guardian, in the meanwhile, will get smoked off on that ramp to look towards the upper of back B. They're going to end up flashbanging themselves in towards this site, and Zifnix is going to take down C's, no problem. Meanwhile, Starix sees the edge of Device's shoulder. He's going to be able to pick up the double, and that's the bomb. So now, with that bomb in the back of Ivy, their B push is just completely halted. They end up retreating back and making their way into A. There is nobody covering that right now. We're going to look at Edward, who may see them crossing over to the train. No. And now they're going to be going back towards Ivy here. A 6 and the 9 man, and Dupree and Fetish are going to be looking to see if they can take down anybody towards that bomb. They hear the shots. Definitely Navi just heard those shots coming in. Zifnix is still holding on top of the train in A site. To make anything happen? No, he won't be able to. Edward takes him down. Meanwhile, Starix ends up falling towards the back of the Ivy, and pushing through. You're going to see Fetish's toe get clipped off, and through the flash, Guardian takes him down. There we go. That's the man we're used to seeing opping. And now Edward cleans up Dupree, and 7-4. This is going to be the eco from Dignitas. Unless they want to pick up some pistols and try to battle it out with Navi. The money is a little skewed up. You got the 1900s on Dupree, Device, and AZ. So I believe if they lose this round, they could just force out either way. And actually, let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. 10-7, 11-7. Seized, Zeus and Starix doing very well for themselves right now. The bomb is already heading towards B. They're just going to push right on down. Seized with a quad kill. He gets the... Oh, no! Guardian steals it with the grenade. No! He's going to shoot Guardian. Oh, that is so rude. Oh man. Guardian, man, that's so rude. He could have had himself an ace. The frustration sets in. Oh! Edward is gonna get knifed in the back by Seized. Alright, so that was definitely a misclick. I don't think that was the frustration from the last round, but that could hurt them quite a bit if Edward ends up getting just taken down instantly. Either way, Navi still 8-4. This is the force buyout from Dignitas, just going with the AKs and even a Galil on device. As well as they're keeping it slow, they're going to try to execute into these sites. The smokes and the flashes are going to rain on through. But it's only Device and Zifnix there. They're going to push on, but Device actually ends up out shooting Seized on top of the train there. So a rare miss there from Device. They already rotate on in. The bomb is coming towards B here as the site seems to be a little under control. Guardian's looking for the op shot. Oh, he just saw him retreat. Fetish is going to use the cover of that smoke to get in towards the site. The bomb will end up being planted safely. And now the retake is on. There's going to be quite a few flanks coming in from Dignitas as AZ and the 9-man Dupree could get a good flank out here. Fetish finds Zeus. 3 versus 5. Edward ending up the push here. He's going to find Fetish. He's looking for more. They know everybody else is alive. Starks finds the device, but this flank from Dupree will take down Guardian. He's looking for more. Can he take down Starks? Yes, he can. And Zifnix cleans up Edward, the 30 health man that did get knifed in the beginning. And that puts it to 8-5, and they salvage up and up. They'll give it over to Fetish. And that knife in the back ended up hurting them. If Edward had more life there, I believe he could have ended up contesting just a little bit harder. As, let's see. Yep, alright, so we're good. The GoTV is currently down, unfortunately, so I can't get a co-caster, sadly. And we're going to see Guardian with an early opening, trying to look into that train. It takes Fetish down to 15, shooting him through the wheel. And just completely destroying his momentum there with that push-up. Device in the meanwhile, though, ending up taking down C's, but not before putting it down to 29 health. And this B site looks like it's going to be relatively open, as they are going to rotate back on in here. 2 members of Dignitas are lit, though, so they got to be very careful as Guardian takes down AZ. And Edward will find Zifnix. Pushing on in, Dupree is going to get the kill onto Zeus. He cannot get the plant as the bomb is dropped. We're going to see Guardian on top of this ramp still. He'll look down, he'll throw a smoke, and keep it covered. While Device pushes up, Guardian's there to quick peek and take down the counter kill. 2 versus 2. Fetish is lit, Dupree is lit as well. Guardian on the ramp, forced to retreat, but he burns in the molly. Oh no, Fetish, the last man standing with an op in the upper back of the ramp side. 15 health left on this man. He's gonna duke it out with Guardian. And we're gonna see him look at the tip of his head. He tries to get the flick, but the crouch down from Guardian is enough to keep him alive. And now he re-peeks out and gets the headshot. Fetish goes down. That's a duel of the ages. Guardian versus Fetish. Guardian comes out on top that time. The bomb gets defused, and the best that Navi can look for here is going to be the 10-5 or the 9-6 potentially from Dignitas, as they will actually be able to buy up here. They get the op, and he'll be able to buy armor. Yeah, okay, so the money is still a little messed up. They'll have a semi-buy, the Deagle and the CZ coming in from AZ and Dupree. Fetish is fully bought out, though, so no glass cannon op for him. And we'll see if they can make it 9-6 here. Dignitas have the CT advantage coming up for them in the half. And this is not as many rounds as you would like to see for Navi on the CT side of train. So let's see how it starts. Edward is going to take down Device. Fetish is still looking out. He finds Starx through the sandbags. Zeus is going to take down one from heaven. Takes down Dupree as well. The bomb is planted, though the time is not on their side, while AZ cleans himself up a kill from pushing out Ivy. Guardian knows he is there, waiting for him to peek out, and sees the tip of his barrel through the smoke. The man has Hawkeyes. Everybody ends up dying, and Dignitas will end up going into the CT side 10-5. Now it's going to be the test to see if they can get those rounds back in the early pistol. If they end up losing those, it's going to be rough. But we're going to run the CSGO Lounge video real quick and enjoy. Ah, look at that. Ooh, CSGOLounge.com. All right, so also what we're going to be doing is a giveaway. You're not missing anything right now. We're going to be doing a giveaway for this M4A4 Asimov failed tested. And you can get it if you are a sub. We're going to be doing this giveaway today. And then we're going to be doing a flip knife giveaway later on this month. So this is going to be a subscriber-only giveaway, and we usually get some skins to give out to the followers. So if you guys just want to follow, it's a humongous amount of support to us. We really appreciate it. But we're underway with the second half here. It's going to be Team Dignitas with the 5 rounds to the 10 rounds of Navi, switching it up. And we'll see if Dignitas can make the comeback happen. This pistol is very crucial for them right now. Fetish is dueling it out with Edward and able to take him down with that silenced USP. So the bomb getting a little wary of coming out towards this site. The B push maybe just a little delayed, as nobody is pushing out too crazy. Just taking it slow. Navi want to get their own entries and try to make it work. The device is the Fetish is getting a little distracted by that decoy, but it does not matter as long as nobody's pushing in the site. They have everything covered that they need to. And Navi looking to rotate back on over towards A here. That nade doing a little bit of damage to C's at the back of Ivy. And they'll just play it a little slow as the Rex sticker on that USB looks pretty cool. And it's going to be a really slow play here. They're not going to do anything too aggressive. The bomb is towards the connector into A. C's is going to push on through. He's looking for AZ and does end up tapping him out. As now this A site looks like they're going to be aggressing towards it. Dupree is in the connector. He's looking to see if he can take anybody out. There is a man up in heaven. Guardian finds Zifnix though as he rotates in for connector. Device with the patience. He's getting a little read on the positions on a lot of the players from Navi. The bomb already gets planted. We're going to see Zeus pick up Dupree and the entry and Device up top in heaven though. Finally going to get 1 kill. He's looking for another. Gets a second but falls to Guardian. He had so much patience but his team ended up getting picked off before he could just finally pull the trigger. And just like that, they find the opening, and it looks like this is going to be a 12-5. But actually, you can never count out those pistol rounds from Dignitas. So they could make this work. There's going to be a P90 actually picked up from Edward, too. So he'll buy on out, as well as everybody else from the side of Navi. I believe Starks... Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to save for an op for Guardian for next round, but either way. Let's see what Dignitas can do to hold off this aggression. As Edward pushing on through with that P90, finds Dupree. And it looks like C's going to take down Device and Dupree, man. The 2 Ds that kind of get my tongue in a twist. As Fetish, he's going to peek out with the P250 and be met by Zeus's AK. AZ's going to find 1, though. Looking for more. All 4 members are already towards this A site. And it looks like that's going to be the 12-5 as Zifnix with that 5-7 trying to do what he can. But Edward will pick up a triple and the bomb will get planted. There you go. So 12-5. Team Dignitas. The money, not looking too good for now. They're still going to be on that eco. And it should be a 13-5 now, depending on if Navi end up miraculously losing this round somehow. But I've seen it happen plenty of times. More so when the CZ was $300 and everybody just really liked buying that. But Device is going to push up aggressively here towards the ladder room. He ends up seeing Zeus and actually lights him up a fair amount, but does end up losing the trade. While Season Zeus pick up a quick 2. It's going to be 3 versus 5. And looking to make it a quick round here. 13-5 will be your score after this one is done. And after this, it's going to be the rifle round for Dignitas. So this is where they really need to start to mount that comeback, because Navi are putting on a show for this train right now. And there it goes. The last kill. Zipnik's going to end up dying. The bomb gets planted. 3 more rounds, and Navi will clutch it out. Dignitas really having a tough time here. On the CT side, they needed to get that opening pistol round. If they could not, then it was just going to be lights out for them. They will be ending... Oh my god, did he just pick up a Scar? Alright. So, Fetish is going to have himself a Scar, the auto sniper. I want to see where he brings that. He most likely will be bringing it down towards Ivy, and then maybe look out the connector. Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing. He gets himself up in a nice little jump spot too, so... If they push on out, they will be just food for Fetish, and... There's nobody playing up towards Ivy either, so this quick or slow patient play could work out. A nice nade does a little bit of damage to Device. He retreats out. And Zeus and Starks are going to get the boost on top of the fence. That nade going to do actually quite a bit of damage to them. So they got to be careful. They assume that he's boosted up there as the spray comes on out, so they're right to guess that. While Fetish rotates in, I believe he'll take AZ's spot and just try to use that auto sniper to pick off the man on top of that boost. And as the smoke clears, he'll see him. Uh-oh, Starks. He peeks out and gets the shot. Fetish putting that Scar to work. No armor, no cares. But Guardian through the smoke is able to take him down, and Zeus finds Fetish on a push towards their A-hall. Flashes and smokes are going to get thrown on in. They end up blinding Dupree just a bit on that site. They're going to be pushing through here. As AZ gets blinded, he will take down the man in Ivy. So a good hold so far. 3 versus 3, though. Dupree ended up hearing Seized push on through that flash. We'll take him down. And 2 versus 3. Navi looking like they might lose this round here. Guardian has an AK right now. He has the bomb as well. We're going to follow him. Let's... Boom. He's looking to go towards B. I believe they heard his footsteps. Yeah, they hear him up and upper here. Zifnix. Won't the Guardian spot him out? Yes, he does. He looks for the shot down that ladder, but can't get it. And that'll be the first round for Dignitas to pick up. So a good start for them. Their money, though, this is actually really crucial for them. If they end up losing this round, they will be forced onto an eco, and that would hurt them quite a bit. Guardian picking up an op this time, too. Fetish does not have the scar anymore, as he did die. And this is very big. If Navi can get this, it'll guarantee them at least a 15. And maybe even the match. Dignitas, though, they have the ability to come back. And we'll see if they can do it. They have the rifles, so they have a good chance of winning this round. Guardian is out the back of Ivy with that AWP. After missing the shot, he just retreats on out. We'll find a new position. And we'll see. Zeus, though, did make his way down ladder room. Looking to try to take out Device. Lights him up, but can't do it. Zeus is going to get spotted out, but he takes down Dupree, and Fetish will clean him up in response. So a 1-for-1 trade, but Device is very, very lit at this point. So going to have to be taking up a different position. He'll sit up in heaven. Meanwhile, Shucks, Starix wants to push out and take down AZ. Sees, though, is going to get led straight into him and will take him out. Sees pushing into the A site. There was no one else covering it since AZ was in the back of Ivy towards the CTE side. This bomb is going to get planted now. And this looks really good for the side of Navi as the bomb goes down. We're going to see Zifnix push on through. Device will take down one from heaven, but Guardian jumping on top of that train finds the op shot. Zifnix is looking for another. He will find the second. He'll need to get the triple kill here to guarantee them the 7th round. Can they do it, though? Zifnix, he didn't see him behind the sandbags in Ivy Hall. Oh, man. I believe he's going to read it. He's got the kit, though. He's going to stick it. And Zifnix, he's going to get it. He gets the defuse. Oh, no. Starix was not there in time. Able to stick it, and Zifnix able to read the situation and get that round. So clutching it out and saving them from having to go into an eco here from the side of Dignitas. Great, great play by Zifnix. Gotta say, a lot of determination to hold that defuse. This is going to be one of the final buys from Navi. They will be forced onto an eco if they lose this round. But the same could be said for Dignitas. Guardian, though, puts the op to work, takes down Device to open up the round. Meanwhile, though, Starks gets pushed out from Ivy. Sorry, I left the directed camera on. I mean, I didn't put the directed camera back on. Either way, though, it looks like they're just pushing it on towards this A site. Dupree will take down Zeus, and then Seized will fall to Fetish. And in quick succession, everybody's going down. Guardian is the last man standing at the back of Ivy here. And that A push just completely backfired. AZ, they saw the tip of his hand, but Guardian could not connect the shot. So they're going to hunt him down. There's no way they're going to let him keep this op. And he decides to just push up Ivy. He'll look towards the back. Ooh. He saw the man towards that silo, but couldn't get the shot. He pushes out. AZ's looking behind him. He takes out the man on top of Train. He's going to keep pushing through. He's completely healthy at this point. Looking for more. He sees the nades coming across. He'll push through again. Finds Zifnix. 2 versus 1. He needs to get the ace here to win the round. The bomb, though, is completely out of his way towards their spawn. Oh, this is going to be rough. We have a man sitting on top of the dumpster, Fetish. And Guardian is making his way over. He's trying to get the bomb, and... Oh, wait, Fetish didn't peek out? Okay, there you go. He waited for him to feel like he was safe, and he'll salvage up his ult. So 8-13, 5 more rounds, and Dignitas could make this comeback happen. Gotta say, Dignitas are putting up one hell of a fight. They keep buying out every round and keep the pressure up. Device now is going to be able to pick up the op. I believe he got the good spawn, so he'll be looking to peek out of Ivy / the connector very quickly. And Navi are on that eco like we just stated. So looking for an aggressive play. They will be looking to push down B, but the spray is going to keep them off for a little bit. They'll get towards upper and then try to move in together. They have one more smoke, and I believe there's a flash or two for them to enter towards this B site. So let's see. They're playing it passive. They're playing it calm and patient. Navi. How are they going to go about this right now? There is the 5-man in Fetish looking towards that upper back of T. So got Zifnix on top of the train too to look for when they push down ramp. So once that smoke comes on through, that's going to be the big sign, and we're going to see Navi start pushing on in here. The Deagle, though, from downtown. Edward, no, he doesn't see the tip of Fetish's head and can't get him. So Zifnix is going to find Zeus as well as they push down. Fetish from on top here will be able to take down 1, 2, and 3. He gets himself a quad kill, I believe. Yep. And that's going to be the quick eco out of Navi. They are actually able to buy up this round. We're going to see Guardian picking up an op once again. And, all right. Dignitas need 4 more to make this tie happen. They are on CT side of train, so it is highly possible. And we'll start this round off as it looks like Guardian once again is going to be making his way down towards Ivy. They get the flash out. He sees Fetish's back and does end up getting the shot. And Edward, meanwhile, finds Dupree. So they open up the round very handily. While AZ is still throwing out some nades here towards the back of Ivy. Does light up Starks quite a bit. Sees is pushing out towards A connector. He's looking for something. Dupree, I believe, was trying to get the shot to the train wheel, but couldn't get it. And they'll swap out positions. They'll put Guardian to look towards the upper train, trying to see if anybody is guarding from above. Meanwhile, though, the B side is completely open. Edward is in ladder room 2. There you go. They finally rotate somebody over to B. That's going to be Zifnix. See if he can hold this off if this push comes through. The bomb is already over there. Yeah, so Navi are going to look to commit to the site right now. Everybody's a little spread out from Dignitas, sending 1 member towards each area. And it'll really be up to Zifnix here. If he can find this opening frag, it'd be so good for him right now. And he sees the smoke. He's going to hear the shots coming through. StarX is pushing through and ends up falling. So Zifnix with a good hold so far takes down 1. Looking for another. Seizes on the other side. He takes him down 2. Device will clean up. Oh man, Device will clean up Guardian. So now, just in an instant, it switches into a 3 versus 2. But the bomb is already in the A site. It's going to be Zeus and Edward trying to hold this one off. AZ with that FAMAS. Can he make it happen? Here's Zeus running towards the back of Ivy. Oh no. This is not looking good. The bomb still has some time to tick away. And Edward has to delay them for a little bit. Edward will find Device. The bomb, though, is on the other side of these toxic barrels. He gets on top of the train, and he will end up falling. So they will get the defuse. And 10-13, Dignitas are finally finding the momentum to make this comeback happen.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Gotta say, looking much better now, but Navi can buy out again. Guardian will not be able to get head armor, though. He'll pick up just the regular body armor. And Dupree will go for this Scar. Gotta say, Fetish got 1 kill and then just got run over with it and lost a lot of money doing that. So I don't know if they'll be able to put it to good use, but we'll see. It'll be a double scope setup as well. Device is going to be able to pick up this ult. And seized with a very aggressive play up here. Gotta see if it'll work out. They do not smoke him off, so they're going to give Device a clear shot for if Seas wants to push on out. As we wait for them to do something, Navi is going to just be patient while every angle is going to be smoked off. Guardian with the op at the back of Ivy. He's trying to find a shot. That nade does quite a bit of damage to AZ. And Guardian's pushing up, man. He is... I thought he was going to go for that blind shot on Sandbags for whatever reason. It just felt like he was just going to click right there, but... They're keeping it passive. They want to get this pick. They want to get the entry to get into a site. The bomb is still hanging around towards their ladder room. The incendiaries, the smokes. Guardian gets the wall bang and ends up hitting AZ. Oh, man. Just the intuition from Guardian is just too good. Zeus is going to flashbang himself in towards the ladder room. He'll end up seeing 1 man up in heaven. Dupree with that auto sniper does take him down. So Zeus will be the first to fall as they push on out here. Dupree with that auto sniper could go to some severe work here, looking to see if he can find some feet. Be an ankle biter. While Seas cleans up AZ, and Edward will find Zifnix. Guardian is going to be going on top of this train. He's looking for someone towards that Ivy Hall. But there is an Ivy push coming up as well. Dupree from heaven once again finding another one. And StarX with a good flank coming in will take down 2. So that opens up the site. The plant is going to come through. It's going to be all up to this man right here. Fetish will fall to Guardian. And they shut down the momentum finally from Dignitas. And Dupree that auto sniper buy. He ended up picking up 2 kills, which was good for him, but now his money is a little messed up. But I believe they'll be able to buy out here. He'll pick up a Mag 7. And it's going to be a little rough. Uh-oh. Forgot to leave Mumble. Got Mega Man in there, but he can't talk. He can't spectate the game, unfortunately. So, flying solo. Guardian with the op again, but Starix is actually playing a passive spot here. That nade might actually be able to kill him. Nope, he retreats out, gets put down to 14. We're gonna see C's come in as well, and a little bit of Go TV lag, but Fetish either way, still out there aggressively towards the back of Ivy. Oh, Incendiary, is that gonna hit? And the nade too to follow up. No, it wasn't enough. And Device is gonna end up falling though, not before taking down Zeus. And 4 versus 3. They're pushing on up. Guardian wants to take down the pre, will find him through the wall with that wall bang. And now Fetish is forced to retreat. And 4 versus 2. Zifnix and Fetish need to make this happen. The bomb is already making its way towards A. There will be a bit of a duel between Zifnix and Starix. And Edward in ladder room will just jump down. He finds the ladder shot. And C's will clean up Zifnix. 15 to 10. Navi. Can they do this? It looks like they can. One more round to go. The eco is coming in from Dignitas. This is looking very, very bleak. Oh no. There is one more map after this though. It's going to be Cash. And Dignitas will be the home team on that map, I believe. And it's going to be Navi as well. So, 2 best of ones coming in for the ESEA. So, Dignitas, they're going to go for their standard holding positions. But Zifnix with this auto shotty. The XM1014. Guardian finds the first kill on the Device. Look at this patience from Zifnix on ramp. He could go big here, taking down Edward. The blind comes in onto the pre. Why is it doing this? And Guardian misses the shot, unfortunately. As it's done. It's done. Navi are going to take it. The upset happens. 16 to 10. AZ is the last man standing with that Deagle towards the back of Ivy. Oh man, it happened. They did it. I believe the Go TV is having a bit of a problem, but it should be done. 5 versus 1 unless AZ is going to find himself some sick 1Ds. The bomb gets planted.